So Chaos to Tambacounda, 260 kilometres involved in today's competition. On the ground, a hard fall at kilometre 57, and it's Mark Comer. Hit a tree, suffering concussion, and had to be evacuated by helicopter. His dream of a repeat of the Dakar victory all over. The lead then hands to Cyril Desprez. And Desprez making the best of the situation, taking command overall. Comer's bike whisked off by a helicopter as Desprez rode it in. And he wasn't the only one. Esteban Puyol also had a big crash, didn't know where he was. When he did finally come back to his senses, decided to repair his bike using Comer's machine for spares and managed to get back underway. How's about that? Esteban Puyol would finish the Dakar in 25th place, but all credit to him. Other guys, Carlos Sainz was just loving life, getting another stage win. And Stefan Pederhansel finishing second on the stage, 26 seconds behind Sainz, but still in the lead overall. Alex Laprace, the nephew of Carol Laprace, winning the special. Hans Stacey keeping a comfortable lead in the overall standings, though, with over 3 hours on Medvedev. So Tambacounda to Dakar, finally nearing the sea. Always a glorious sight for those who've spent so much time in the desert. And David Kester is second overall after the falls of Comer and Esteban Puyol. But he had mechanical troubles, managed to repair it, restart it. So many of these boys are engineers in their own right, and it's lucky they are too. Yondier Azevedo, good operation for him. Wins the special, had a lot of breakdown troubles on this day. Thankfully, he finished well and avoided most of the trouble. Yondier Azevedo, surprise, winning that special, doing a great job. Cyril Desprez delighted, despite his 5th position on this day. Desprez knowing that victory was going to be his. 36-minute cushion on David Castor on this day, and finishing the day happy. Carlos Sainz seemed a bit chipper as well. 5th success for the Spanish driver, another special victory. What would have happened to Carlos Sainz if 2008 had run? A lot of people think he may well have won the title. Pederhansel doesn't finish in the top 10 on the stage, but he was just nursing himself, wasn't going to push it too hard. Remember, he'd lost it on the penultimate day previously. He wasn't going to mess about. And so, the final blast. The beach at Dakar. Familiar sight, and away we went. Cyril Desprez was going to swap number 2 for number 1. He was going to win this one, finishing ahead of Kester, Blaise and Oliver Setta. All this year, I knew there'd be a lot of problems. Had a big chance. But then again, I had a lot of misfortune as well. It's a crazy Dakar, but it was a real Dakar. A true Dakar it certainly was, and a true champion in Cyril Desprez. Fabulous. Well, once again in the cars, it was Pederhansel and Luc Alphonse. They switched round from the previous year. Pederhansel taking it ahead of the skier, and you can see what he meant, or what it meant to him. So pleased to be at the arrival after such a long event.
Voilà mon gars. Oh putain. Voilà, deuxième tour de Tricon. Ouais. Hein, on avait promis qu'on se battrait.
Thanking the team as well for all of their efforts, and then he spoke to us afterwards.
Well,
I don't take much importance from the fact that I didn't win any specials this year. I know that when I won my first African rally on a bike, I won it without winning any specials. On this day, I understood that special wins are not so important. You've got to control the race and finish on the top step of the podium. And that's what I have done, he says. Yes, he did. Super job. Peter Hansel taking it ahead of Alphonse. Mitsubishi's 1 and 2. Schlesser Buggy made it to the podium in the hands of Jean-Louis himself. And Mark Miller was the top Volkswagen. VW's blocking out 5 places in the top 10. Unfortunately for them, places 7, 8, 9 and 10, adding to Miller's 4th. They'd hoped for more in 2008, and I think given the run, they probably would have won it. When it came to the trucks, well, Hans Stacey was the boss, winning it for MAN, breaking the dominance of Camas and Tatra, Madi finishing in 2nd place ahead of Le Fraisse. More in a moment.